Hello and welcome to this time English news service from Khurshid Global TV channel. As the discussion over peace heat up both in government and on international level, the Wall Street Jirga Speaker Abdurrahman Ibrahimi addressing peace on Saturday and said peace cannot be achieved by begging and argued that Taliban should be brought on the table by using military pressure. Ibrahimi said the current situation in the country should be addressed by government, as according to him, people will lose hope in the administration if challenges remain unaddressed. The High Peace Council meanwhile said the institution is optimistic about progress regarding the peace process. Other MPs in the Wall Street Jirga criticized government over what they called intention to the security situation. According to the presidential palace, the Afghan president is working on establishing an advisory board for peace negotiations. The United States and China swapped bombs over trade, investment, and regional security at an Asian-Pacific Economic Cooperation (APEC) summit on Saturday, as growing fault lines among members suggested little prospects of consensus at the weekend meeting. Speaking in the Papua New Guinean capital, U.S. Vice President Mike Pence said there would be no end to American tariffs until China changed its ways, after its President Xi Jinping warned that the shadow of protectionism and unilateralism was hanging over global growth. Illustrating the impasse between the world's two largest economies, a diplomat involved in negotiating an APEC leader's declaration told Reuters trade was a sticking point and the host nation was having trouble finding language acceptable to all. Iran and Iraq could raise their annual bilateral trade to $20 billion from the current level of $12 billion, President Hassan Rouhani said on Saturday, despite concerns over the economic impact of renewed U.S. sanctions. Rouhani's remarks, made after a meeting with visiting Iraqi President Bahram Saleh, came about 2 weeks after the United States restored sanctions targeting Iran's key oil industry, as well as its banking and transportation sector. Iraqi officials told Reuters last week that Iraq had agreed to sell foodstuffs in return to Iranian gas and energy supplies. Iranian trade officials denied that any food for gas scheme could be set up, as Iran was a net exporter of food to Iraq. The CIA believes Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman ordered the killing of journalist Jamal Khashoggi in Istanbul, source familiar with the matter said on Friday, complicating President Donald Trump's effort to preserve ties with a key U.S. ally. The source said the CIA had briefed other parts of the U.S. government, including Congress, on its assessment, which contradicts Saudi government assertion that Prince Mohammed was not involved. The CIA's finding, first reported by the Washington Post, is the most definitive U.S. assessment to date, trying Saudi Arabia's de facto ruler directly to the killing. That was all from English News Service of Khurshid Global TV channel. Thank you for watching, guys. Wish you have a good night. Bye.